Hi friends, my name is krishnaakumalla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss on illustration 2. As I said in my previous video, it's time for us to work on illustrations. So illustration 1 we have already completed. Now we are getting into illustration 2. So without wasting much time, let us get into the problem. Okay guys, let us read the problem. Vijay sold goods to Pritham on 1st September 2019 for 1,06,000. Pritham immediately accepted a 3 months bill. On due date, Pritham requested that the bill be renewed for a fresh period of 2 months. Vijay agrees, provided interest at 9% per annum was paid immediately in cash. To this, Pritham was agreeable. The second bill was met on due date. Give journal entries in the books of Vijay and Pritham. Very simple and easiest problem. So, goods sold. Vijay sold goods to Pritham. So, Pritham account debit, sales account credit. Purchased. Pritham purchased goods. Purchase account debit and Vijay account credit. Very simple entry. I don't require to explain this too much. Then what happened? Vijay wrote a bill on Pritham and Pritham accepted. So that will be a bills receivable account debit. So bill is an asset for him. So we are debiting bills receivable and Pritham account is the giver. Bill is accepted by Pritham and giving it to Vijay. So Pritham account we have to credit. Similar way, what Pritham will write, Vijay account to debit 1,06,000 because Vijay is the receiver and bills payable is liability for him. So bills payable account is credit 1,06,000. So now bill has been drawn. Then what happened? Pritham went and approached Vijay. Vijay, I am not in a position to pay this bill amount. He approached him after 3 months and told him, can you please extend this to another 2 months? Vijay said, I'm fine, provided you pay me 9% interest immediately by cash. So for that, Pritham agreed. Now what happened? He agreed to extend 2 months. That means what? When he agreed to extend this for 2 months, that means the bill, whatever we have written here, 3 months bill, that 3 months bill has to be dishonored. That is the meaning of it. The minute you say I'm extending another 2 months, that means the original bill for 3 months has to be dishonored. That means we need to cancel that bill. For cancellation, we have to write an entry. What entry we write for cancellation? So as usual, Pritham account has to be debited because he has not paid this amount on the due date. He has not paid that amount. So Pritham will become a debtor in his books. So Pritham account debit. And the bill, whatever he has, Vijay, that he will give it to Pritham. So bills receivable is going out. So 2 bills receivable. So Pritham account debit, 2 bills receivable account. Simple entry. What Pritham will write? Bills payable account debit. He is not in a position to pay that amount, but he is receiving the bill, but he is not in a position to pay. Bills payable account debit 1,06,000 and he has to pay this amount to Vijay. So Vijay will become a creditor in his books. So to Vijay account 1,06,000. This is the entry has to be written. What is this entry? This entry is nothing but a dishonor entry. That means the initial bill, whatever we have drawn for 1,06,000 has been dishonored. Now we have to extend this bill to another 2 months. While extending this bill for another 2 months, the first and foremost thing what we need to keep in mind here is we have to calculate the interest, because what Vijay said, I'm ready to extend for another 2 months, provided you pay me 9% of the interest on by cash immediately, right? So for that we need to write an entry. What entry we will write? 1,06,000 into 9% into 2 by 12. 2 months extension, right? So for 2 months you need to calculate the interest, 2 by 12. So if you do that, you will get 1,590 rupees as an interest. That 1,590 interest, what entry we are supposed to do? We are first need to post a due entry. What is the due entry? Pritham has to pay this interest to Vijay. So Pritham will become a debtor, an asset. So Pritham account debit 1,590 and interest is an income for him. So he created interest to the extent of 1,590. That is the entry Vijay will write. What entry Pritham will write interest is an expenditure for him. All expenses and losses to be debited. So interest account is debited. And he has to pay this amount to Vijay. Vijay will become creditor. Hence he has credited Vijay account. So this is the entry we have to write for interest account. Then what happened? This amount has interest amount to due entry we have written. This amount has to be paid by Pritham, right? So for that, see here, cash account debited 1,590 and Pritham account 1,590. In this 1,06,000 plus 1,590. They made it as a combined entry here, but I'm telling you, you can separate and post it as well. So you don't require to club the entry and post it. But if you want to club, if you know how to club the entry and post it, you can do it. So what he did here is he has written a new bill for 1,06,000. So bills receivable account asset. So 1,06,000 debit, and interest account he received by cash. So cash is coming. So cash account debit 1,590. So put together 1,07,590. So that amount has to be credited to Pritham account. So Pritham account 1,07,590. That is the entry for bills. Similar way, what he will write, he is paying this amount to Vijay. So Vijay account debit, including bill amount 1,06,000 plus 1,590. Put together 1,07,590 he debit, and he is paying interest amount immediately to the extent of 1,590. So to cash account, cash is going out to the extent of 1,590. So to cash account, cash is going out. You have to credit cash. So we have credited 1,590, and he is accepting a bill to the extent of 1,06,000. So to bills payable account 1,06,000. This is the entry has to be written in both the books. Then what happened? On the due date, the bill was honored. The second bill was met on the due date. That is what they mentioned in the problem. Since the second bill was honored, cash account debit 1,06,000 or bank account debit 1,06,000. The bill, he will go, what Vijay will do, Vijay will go to Pritham and give his bill and get the cash. So cash is coming in, so cash account debit, and he is giving the bill, so bills receivable account to be credited. Right? Simple for 1,06,000. And what Pritham will write, he is receiving the bill, bills payable. He is receiving the bill, bills payable account debit, and he is paying cash account credit to the extent of 1,06,000. These are the entries we are supposed to post in both the books. Right? I hope you are clear on this topic. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on my video. I'll try to help you out. Okay? Thank you so much.